Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we completed the Earth Temple. That's what I was trying to say. We completed the Earth Temple, and we also got some new rewards around the Great Sea with some treasure charts we got from the Earth Temple. In today's episode, we're going to be setting off for the next dungeon of the game, all the way up here at the far north end of the Great Sea. We're going to be investigating this temple and seeing what could possibly be the cause of the Master Sword losing its power. As we saw with the Earth Temple, it's very possible that the sage that is there could be in some trouble, so we are going to have to go and see how they are doing. Here we go, we're just going to have to sail directly north of Windfall Island, which is superb, very easy to do. And it's just one square. There it is right there, actually. We can see it now. So Headstone Isle had a small obstacle for us to overcome before we could get access to the Earth Temple. And that was, of course, a giant rock, or a headstone, if you will. Here we are going to be approaching Gale Isle, is the name of this island, and we will see what Gale Isle has in store for us. You can see there are some palm trees along the beach right there, which could be pretty interesting. Looks like they're getting blown by a very strong gust of wind. Perhaps you could call it a very strong gale. That's right. Just as the previous temple had an earth-related thing, being the Earth Temple, we will soon see that this temple has something related to its element as well. There is an Octorok-looking statue here, and if we take off our boots, we will get very much so blown away. But thankfully we do have the iron boots, and we can smash the Octorok stone with our hammer. That allows us to go in to this area. And just like with the Earth Temple, there's a new song for us to learn. Probably my favorite song in the entire game. I have this one memorized. I will never ever forget this one. Up, up, down, right, left, right. And hey, Link's wearing the power bracelets. I don't think I ever noticed that he actually puts those on. Here we go, we learned the Wind God's aria. This is this dungeon's counterpart of the Earth God's lyric. This is obviously then the Wind Temple. Earth Temple had a giant rock in front of it, Wind Temple had a giant wind thing in front of it. And look! It's the ghost of the sage. Are you the new hero? I'm Fado of the Kokiri tribe. I know I can appear to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am the most esteemed sage. I have been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what has happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold, and teach him the song that you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. The Wind Waker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song to call upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who conducted for us. Please, tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. Sayonara, Fado. Alright, lots to unpack there. So, obviously we now need to go scout out someone who played that sort of a violin instrument. And, well, if you could tell where we went last time, you can probably tell where we're going to go this time. There aren't many people in this game, and there aren't many tribes either. You must guide a new sage to the remaining temple if the Master Sword is to regain all its power. If we are ever to ease poor Fado's regret, we must seek out a new sage. Alright, so Fado is a Kokiri, and because we need a Kokiri to replace him, why don't we go to Forest Haven, where the Deku Tree lives? We've got a lot to unpack here, first of all. So, first, I guess we should say, Fado is actually a Kokiri in Ocarina of Time. However, in that game, Fado is a girl's name. It is unclear if it is the same Fado. I'm going to go on a limb and say, no, it's not. This Fado is probably an entire new entity here, created just for this game. Second of all, I believe the Deku Tree himself mentioned that the... Oh, by the way, there's musical notes coming out of here. That's your sign that there is something interesting happening in that waterfall. I believe the Great Deku Tree in this game himself said that the... Oh, what's... I'm blanking on the name of the tribe. Hold on, give me a second. I will come up with it. The... What are they called? What are the Koroks? That's what it is. The Koroks were descendants of the Kokiri tribe, and the evidence for that is, well, that we're about to go find the descendant of a Kokiri sage, and it's a Korok. So there's the connection there, which also gives evidence that the Rito tribe evolved from the Zoras, which doesn't make a lot of sense because, like we've mentioned in the past, well, the world is now filled with water and all of a sudden the fish become birds. A little odd. Jumping behind the waterfall will take you to this little secret cavern with our good friend Makar. Oh, Link! I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you're able to find me here. You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony, and I need privacy. It isn't any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play. What? You can hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on. Oh, Makar, you're not going to be practicing. Why, is that a conductor's baton? Link, are you a maestro? That's incredible. Are you going to conduct for me, Link? What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please, conduct. Oh, oh my gosh. Remember, I was like, oh, I'll never forget the song. I started playing it wrong. There we are. Conducted the Wind God's aria. Just like that. Does it go something like this? Strange. Why does it feel like I already know this song? Oh yeah, Makar's a sleeper agent too. A lovely rendition of the song. The double violins really makes it worthwhile. Well, not worthwhile, but it's a very great rendition. Link! The sacred song that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the Sage of the Wind Temple. It is my fate to return the power to repel evil to your Master Sword, and to ease your regrets of my ancestors. Oh, Link, please, you must take me with you to the Wind Temple. Roger, Roger, Makar, we will take you straight away. But not without oh yeah, Makar sits on the King of Red Lion's crown. So funny. Hey, I have a small complaint, and I will now air my grievance. The temple we just beat was the Earth Temple, and the sage was Medley. And now we are taking Makar, the sage of the Wind Temple, to the Wind Temple. Makar is a plant who grows from and generally lives on the ground, or one could say, the earth. And Medley is a bird person who finds comfort in the sky, or you could say, the wind. Why is the flying person the Sage of the Earth Temple, and the walking guy the Sage of the Wind Temple? Now, wind doesn't necessarily mean flight, but the two kind of go together. It's very interesting. Makar also flies. We've seen him fly before, where he kind of like has the hovering thing. So it does make sense. It doesn't not make sense, but it's just something I thought was a little odd, and I'm sure other people have shared this this idea as well. But anyway, we're taking Makar right here back to the entrance to the Wind Temple, which is right here. We're hopping right back into another temple. Back to back, there's not much to gather on the Great Sea. Link, as was the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Makar, too, has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. I'm certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Awesome. What the king doesn't explain is Makar will follow the same rules as Medley regarding us playing the command melody. Once we're in the temple, we'll be able to take control of him. By the way, this dude's freaking adorable. Listen to him walk. Oh, there was him flying a little bit. Listen to him walk. Come on. You sound like a children's toy. And he'll bump into you. He bounces. It's so awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and play Wind Gods aria. Come along, Makar. Also, I don't think it's actually a violin. I think Fado might have played it as a violin, but Makar's too small to play it as a violin, so he plays it as something else. Don't take my word for that. But anyway, here we are entering the Wind Temple. Wind Temple. And Makar is shaking as he goes in. Oh, he's so excited. If only Koroks and Breath of the Wild were this fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and just like with the Earth Temple, we will drop in and be put into the next temple of the game. That is going to be all for today's video, but in the next episode, we will begin this lengthy temple. We will start its process. We will tackle it bit by bit. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys send my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.